Okay, so I'm just wrapping it up here at home and getting ready to hit the road. Look at all my plants that I have to put together on the counter before I walk out the door. I hate leaving my babies, but it's all part of going on these road trips, right? Check it out. I put all 20 of my house plants here in the kitchen, on the counter, all grouped together. They love it, actually. So when my friends come to water them twice a month, they're easy to find and they don't have to be tracking them around the house. And so what I normally do is I will leave the water can over there on the counter, and I just leave them a note saying how many plants I have at the time. And they come in, they water them, lock up, check the house, and leave. So yes, I go through this every time I get ready to leave, and that's okay. But just keep that in mind. You know, if you're going to be road tripping, you're going to have to go through these chores every time you leave. So it's all part of the fun. So enough about that. Let's hit the road. Let's get out of here. I'm so ready to go travel and see some cool places. Hey guys, so we're on the road this morning. Kind of got a late start. I had to put air in my tires from the get-go. One of my dualies, the right side, was about a 10-pound difference, so I really had to get that fixed, which I did. But man, my truck is way down for sure. It does not like going up the mountains. Then of course my girlfriend, she's pulling a trailer with her big old truck, so she has all the power, I don't. But that's okay. I told her don't wait for me, you know, I'll catch up eventually. But it's a beautiful day out here. Look how green it is. So we have left north central Arizona and we are headed to northeastern Arizona to do some mountain camping. We're going to be doing some hiking while we're there. Yeah, it's going to be a good time. She's only going to be with me a couple of days, and then she's going to keep on heading east towards Boston. But I'm going to be here in the area for a while. I'm glad to be on the road again. How pretty is this? So now I am in the White Mountains, almost to our destination. I'm at 8,000 feet. It's just gorgeous up here, but I sure am ready to stop. I'm finding that 3 to 4 hours is my traveling time max for a day. I don't like to push it more than that. And I think we're coming up on 4 hours traveling, so definitely ready to stop soon and find our camp. But this is beautiful. Northeastern Arizona. I might just spend the whole summer up here. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Apache Sitgreaves National Forest. Isn't this beautiful? My girlfriend and I, we found this spot up the hill from Eager, Arizona. Let me show you. See how it overlooks the town of Eager. We are in northeastern Arizona. It's absolutely beautiful up here. We're at about 8,500 elevation. The town of Eager was established in the 1800s, and it was big for ranching, which later turned into a logging town because of this beautiful forest up here. And of course, later in the years, it turned into a tourist destination because of all the beauty around the area. I mean, there's several big lakes around this national forest and in this national forest. Really, really pretty camp here. There's my friend's setup. She's pulling a trailer with her truck, and of course my setup. And I'm not quite level. I have to kind of readjust today after we get back from our hike. But there's a fire pit here. There's actually two. There's one right here and then one over there. But it's so nice to see this at night. You can see all the stars and all the lights from town. We are 5 miles north of town. You go right down Main Street in Eager and come up the forest road about 5 miles. It's a little steep, not bad. It's graveled, easy to drive down with pretty much any rig. It was a little ruddy here where we turned off for our camp spot, but not too bad. So it's a 14-day camping limit here. There aren't any services. There is a campground down the road here that we're going to go check out later on. I don't know what all is there. I think it's called Grandview Campground. We're going to go check it out. I'm hoping they have a dump site because I want to stay up here as long as I can and just kind of go back and forth there to get water and maybe dump. So we'll see. You can keep going down this road. It gets quite ruddy as you go, but there's 3 or 4 more camp spots. If you have 4x4 capabilities, or if you're pulling side-by-sides or razors, something like that, you can camp here and then drive down this road to go explore. It's probably about another 2 miles down. Isn't it pretty? Look at that blue sky. It's going to be a beautiful day. We're going to go for a hike this morning down to around Luna Lake. There's supposed to be some ruins down there, so that should be nice. It's going to be a perfect day for it. So of course I'm going to bring you guys along. Let's go see what we find. And oh, by the way, remember to hit the subscribe button and give me a thumbs up if you're liking this video. Well guys, we went from 8,000 elevation to back down to about 45, and it's warm. I could have wore shorts, but we're out here exploring, enjoying the day, looking for this ruin. See what we find. It says it should be right where 2 creeks converge. Here is the Blue River, which is approached with another creek coming from that canyon. And I think now it's just a dry creek. I think it's a foot road creek or foot creek that's supposed to merge with the Blue River here. And the ruin is supposed to be just to the left of it. But as you can see, there's a road now, and all of this is where the ruin would have been. I guess it was excavated back in the 1920s, and then the government just backfilled it. Again, probably to preserve it. Who knows? Still a beautiful day to be out exploring and just seeing the scenery. My girlfriend's still back there looking for more evidence of the ruin. I'm gonna go down to the creek. I think I'm gonna take my shoes off, my feet in the water. Why not? Let's go. This is day 3 of our current camp trip. And right now we are hiking along Riggs Creek in the Apache Sitgreaves National Forest. It's a really pretty day. It's almost a perfect day out here. I think it was only going to get in the mid 60s. So great hiking weather. And we're just staying really alert because we already came across a herd of elk. And apparently there's Mexican gray wolves in the area. So that's interesting. They actually offer a $58,000 reward if you see anybody trying to kill them. So don't come up here hunting wolves because you'll get in trouble. It's starting to get warm. Time to shed this flannel and cool off. Apparently we're coming up to a lake. So we'll see what that looks like. We just passed another herd of deer. Didn't catch them running off in time. So I was holding my friend's dog. Yeah, next time I'm sure we'll come across some more. Isn't this pretty? The hike is done. We did about 4.5 miles. It was beautiful. Well, we're done hiking around for day 3. We just stopped to get some more gas before we head back up the mountain to our camp. And tonight we are going to wash our hair and drink some margaritas. Cheers. So let me know, comment down below, what are you doing this summer? What are your summer plans?
On the carpet.